Alright, another day of crow hunting. I already hear him out there, so I'm at my first spot. Setting up right over there, so see you guys when the action starts. Oh man. Got one. Jess, get the bird. Come on. Good girl. Drop. Stay. Okay. I think that's it for this spot. They're definitely wiser than they were last week. But I figured they would be, so. Still got one. Should have shot at that last group, but I don't know. I figured they were going to come back around. All right. All right. On to the next. That bird. Right there. Jess, fetch. Go get him. Good girl, come. Fetch. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl, come here. Good girl, drop. Number 2 on the day. All right. Get him, Jess. Fetch. All right. Cool. I'm surprised that one didn't see me. Just glowing in the sun, but it didn't seem to care that much. Girl, jump, jump, jump. All right, I think they got this place figured out now. 2. Not bad, better than last time. Or last spot, I mean. All right, on to the next spot. If anything happens, I'll see you guys then. Damn it. Dead bird. Good girl, come. Good girl. Good girl. Come on, Jess, come. Good girl, drop. Good girl. Awesome. All right, and there's another one. Stay. Damn it. Really? Oh, he's hit. He's hit. He's going. One guys. I hit him. Leg was hanging down. Where's Jess? Fine. You find him? Yeah, good girl. Good girl, come here. Good girl. Drop. All right. It's number 3 from this spot. 6 total, not bad. move spots. Here comes another one. Well, if I don't happen to run into another one on my way out, that's 6 for the day, so can't complain with the numbers, but I can in fact complain about my shooting. I ought to shoot more clays or something, I don't know. It's doing all right for a bit there in the middle, and then it just fell off. I don't know, maybe it is because of the load I'm using. Going from 7.5s and 6s down to 4, or down to 8s. Maybe it does have that much of an impact. I wouldn't think so though. Alright, and we ended up with 6. Probably should have ended up with about double that, but my shooting was not that great today. Definitely have to get to the range with some clays and do some practicing. I mean, it could have been the shells too. I used a lot of 8s today. I don't know if it was too small for them, but the distance that a lot of them were, I shouldn't have any issues with that. But I'm gonna clean these guys up, and I think I'm gonna make some blackbird pie with these guys, so we'll see you guys in the kitchen. Alright, so for this recipe we're gonna need 2 potatoes, a Honeycrisp apple, 1 leek, a bunch of mushrooms, and a little bundle of carrots. Oh, and some sugar snap peas as well. I'm going to dice up all this stuff, get set onto plates. And it also calls for thyme and parsley. I'm just going to use dried up thyme and parsley in this case. Turn the stovetop on to medium high. Get out your skillet. I have a bunch of oil in it, but I'm going to add some butter as well. Time to add the leeks and the mushrooms. Stir it around for 2 to 3 minutes here. After that time, I'm going to add in the carrots. And I'm going to stir that for an additional 5 or so minutes. Add a little salt here too. Once that time passes, add the potatoes and the sugar snap peas. And I'm going to mix that all together. Add a little more salt again. Going to add 2 tablespoons of flour and then mix that all in. Now it's time for the hard cider. I'm using Angry Orchard crisp apple here, and I need about 10 ounces of that, or 1 bottle's worth. Stir that all in. Now it's time to add the parsley and the thyme. Stir that all in now too. Now in 3/4 cup intervals, I'm going to add some chicken broth. I ended up doing about 1.5 cups worth total. Now you're just going to keep stirring that and let it simmer until it gets a saucy texture. It takes about 30 to 45 minutes, I'd say. Alright, while I'm waiting for that, I'm going to make the dough, or the crust. Just follow directions, or do it however you want. Just need the bottom and the top, so I was splitting this in half, one for each. Alright, and I'm just gonna put some melted butter into the pan that I'm gonna use for the pie crust. And then put the crust inside the pan to let it settle while I'm waiting for the vegetables to simmer. Alright, this is my crow brine. I have a link in the description about how to make this and for the whole recipe in general that I base this off of. Let it sit in the refrigerator for about 12 hours or so. Now I'm going to take the crow breasts. I have 5 crows worth or 10 breasts here, I think. I'm just going to let it cook on the outside but not cook it all the way through, and then add the apples as well in this case. After about a minute or two, I'm just flipping all the crow breasts over. Alright, once that's done, I'm just going to set it aside to let the vegetables and such cool, and I'm going to take the crow breasts out to dice up. Once they're diced up, just put it back into the mixture. And I'm just going to mix it all together, and then it's ready to go into the pie crust. And then turn the oven on to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Now I think I have a little bit either too much meat or my pie plate is a little too small because it was overflowing a little bit here. But I did manage to get it all in there. Now it's time to put the cover on it. And then fold in the sides. And then cut the X on top to let it breathe. Alright, and once your oven's heated up, it's time to put it into the oven for 45 minutes. "45 minutes later, it's done. Looking good. Now it's time to let it cool down, and then we're going to try this out. Pies I make never seem to want to stick together, especially on the first slice. But it all tastes the same in the end. Alright, let's give it a taste, see how it is. It's definitely got a strong apple taste from both the apples and the hard cider. Crow has a little bit of a liver taste, but not as much as it usually does. It's really good. It takes a long time to make, but I'll definitely make it again. So long as other people actually eat it, because I'm pretty sure I'm the only one in the family who's going to end up eating this. So, alright, I'll see you guys next time.